Back battle on our hands, Greg. These two teams take pride in their defense.
No doubt, these are some tough-nosed, gritty, physical defenses, and we're not going to see many easy buckets. Both sides are going to make you work.
Mobley wide open, drills the three-pointer.
Just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
Lowry with the ball, and Allen picks him up defensively. Love the pass to Adebayo, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Mitchell finds Garland. Back to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. And Garland has it in the corner. Oh, he blocked it. Deflects off the backboard. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all-defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Good on the triple.
Well, there is never hesitation with Kyle Lowry on the catch. This guy understands he's got the right instincts and the right mechanics.
Now, here's Garland. Allen kicks to Mobley. Pass to Mitchell. To Mobley. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And it's Mitchell missing.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Kicks it out to Love. Right side Lowry. Back to Love. Lowry passes to Adebayo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
An outstanding athlete for a player of his huge build. Adebayo will bang and bump with the best of them.
And Doris looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster. The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive, impossible to keep in front of you.
Here's Lowry, kicks it out to Hero. Drives to the hoop. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Garland against Lowry. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Lowry. Love outside. Good ball movement here by Miami. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Now, here's Garland. He kicks it to Okoro. On the wing, Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Lays it up and banks it in.
Donovan Mitchell just understanding if I'm this close to the cup, I've got to score it.
Outside Butler. Goes up on the wing, and he hits the jump shot.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Okoro. Going inside, kicks it out to Mitchell. Here's Mobley. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Hero, no good. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Mobley dishes to Garland. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Mobley finds Mitchell. 4 on the shot clock. Cleveland gets it back. To the wing right side. The wide open look here for Garland. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Passes it to Love. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
On the court for Miami here in the second. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Kevin Love out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero is a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
And Miami has possession following the score by Cleveland. Shoots. And Hero the bucket on the assist by Lowry. Hero's got the lead up to 6 now for the Heat.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
The 3 from Garland. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field. And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season number.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver. And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Here's Lowry following the score by Cleveland. The pass to Hero. Back to Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Butler in the corner. Right side Lowry. Back to Adebayo. Stolen by Allen. Got a piece of it and stolen by Love. Butler with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Back to Butler. Driving in. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Darius Garland did not like that.
Oh, how about the talent, the creativity? Butler with the highlight reel attack.
Okoro kicks to Garland. Out to the wing. There's Okoro. Right wing from downtown. And it's Miami with the rebound. Now here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. And once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it. And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Here's Lowry. Darius Garland picking up that last basket.
Remaining in the first half.
Butler finds Lowry. Back to Butler. Hero, that's a 2-pointer, and it's Miami with another.
The assist.
And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Mitchell passes to Garland. Here's Okoro. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second team
This
foul.
guy has got great positional size at the 2-guard. Isaac Okoro can be challenging to guard.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Now, here's Mobley. Following the miss by Kevin Love. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
Confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
What you have to appreciate so much about Evan Mobley is his strong work ethic. This guy says he wants to be an all-time great, but he also puts in the work.
Shot's good by Hero.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jimmy Butler. Greg, an outstanding scorer, Donovan Mitchell, takes it to another level on the playoffs.
Hey, Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Here's Butler outside for Lowry. Stolen by Garland. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Here's Mobley, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Mobley may be thin of frame, folks, but showing you he's willing and able to absorb the contact and make the play anyway.
We've got 28 seconds left here in the second. Butler deciding where to go with it. Back to Love. Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Lowry from outside, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
The defensive instincts of a...
Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
26, the Heat, 28.
As we get to this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. The lead is 2. They've got Robin Lopez, and it's LeVert in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Strus bangs home the trifecta. Strus has got the first field goal of the second half for Miami.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Over to the wing. Passes it to Stevens. LeVert in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Over Oladipo. That one wide left. The Heat leading by 5. Robinson kicks to Oladipo. And there's the pass to Yurtsevin. It's Oladipo on the wing. Heat moving the ball around. A 3-pointer off the mark.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Here's Stevens. That's good. It's LeVert with the assist. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
LeVert with it. Now defended by Oladipo.
Cody
Zeller's checked in for the Heat.
First team foul. Heat substitution. Cody Zeller.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Pass to Osman. There's the killer two-handed slam.
go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Goes up, throws down the breakaway jam.
You've got to stay with LeVert in transition. I'll tell you, if you let him outrun you, it's going to be a long night.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
One more time, fans.
Here's Oladipo, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Strus. Martin against Wade. Martin dishes to Zeller. Clock at 6. Here's Oladipo. Got a piece of it. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And so here's Cleveland. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. LeVert the pass to Osman. Back to LeVert. Now the feed to Lopez. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's LeVert, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Karis LeVert, the vertical is special. That is nicely done.
Timeout called, the Heat.
All the way. Get on your feet and get loud. One more time, fans.
The Heat trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Passes to Strus. It's Martin on the wing. Wade is covering. And there's the drive. Lopez with the block.
You have to be a fan of how Robin Lopez refuses to give any shot a free pass. He'll block and challenge anything.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. It's LeVert with the drive. Out to Wade. He feeds it to Lopez. It's stolen by Martin.
And that's one of those tough areas to feed the basketball at times.
And it's Strus missing. The Cavaliers leading by 3. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Good on the second free throw. We've got 1:13 left in the third. Lowry against LeVert. Lowry kicks to Hero. It goes out of bounds. That one off LeVert.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. A shot by Lowry, no good. The Cavaliers on offense. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. And the pass to Garland. Driving inside. And he gets it to go. Garland's got the lead up to 6 now for the Cavs.
Big night for Darius Garland. He's been a headache for the defense.
Hero finds Butler. Adebayo with the ball. The kick outside to Butler and out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. And here's Cleveland. 11 unanswered points for him. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Garland. He's got 13. He dishes it to Mobley. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Okoro. Shoots over Hero. It's deflected.
And watch how Hero uses a burst of speed to get ahead of the shot, managing to swat that one away.
Here's the three. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Cleveland with their lead standing at 6 points.
Your Cavaliers, Houston.
In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for the Heat, the wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Kevin Love out there with Adebayo, and it's Lowry in at the point guard position.
You have to stay attached to Kevin Love when he is out in space. This guy's three-point ability is one of his greatest weapons.
Now, here's Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pen.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
And here are the Heat now, following the score by Cleveland. Lowry finds Hero, down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Butler. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Boy, with his power and explosiveness, when Butler gets inside, it's typically a bucket, a trip to the line, or sometimes worse, both.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Garland dishes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
Outside Hero. Pass to Adebayo. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Here's Mitchell following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Butler with the steal. Left side, Hero launches it. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Garland. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 5. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
A jump ball.
Here's Allen. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
Just getting more and more comfortable. You can see Jared Allen gaining confidence in that jumper. Go ahead, young sir.
Hero passes to Lowry. Outside Butler. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Outside Garland. Mitchell in the corner. Over to the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Hero. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got his 9th assist in the game now.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Now, here's Garland. Okoro kicks to Mitchell. He takes it in, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
This is what Donovan Mitchell entered the league with, that explosive first step, and earns himself a trip to the free throw line.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. It's Butler. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
But you can tell that Jimmy Butler absolutely thrives in a strong team environment. There is a chemistry between he and his guys that comes out on the floor in how cohesively this group plays together.
Now, here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
That's a monster finish by one of the elite athletes in the NBA. Donovan Mitchell doing work.
Passes it to Butler. Kicks it out to Hero. Love trying to break loose. It counts. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And from the moment he stepped into this league, Tyler Hero has wanted these big shots. A prime-time player.
Now, here's Mitchell. Pointer, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Now here's Love, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Cleveland gets called for the foul.
Well, Kevin Love has a championship to his credit. He was a one-time star who has really settled nicely into being a role player.
19 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. And Cleveland can just let the clock run down here. Now, Garland. So it's Cleveland winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job.
Cavs already with a hyper-focused look on their faces as they arrived earlier, planning a strong performance in their home building. Here we go. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. A battle of two terrific front courts here. The rare night when guards take a back seat, Richard.
Times have changed. Front court used to dominate the game. I remember in the 90s when it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. That's when the game was dominated by bigs. But then once spacing happened, now tonight it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
And here's Mitchell. Back to Okoro. Outside for Mitchell. Clock at 6. Allen with a screen on Barnes. Mitchell. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. That free throw is good for Mitchell. First quarter of play, a minute in. VanVleet against Garland. Picked by Pirtle. Here's Siakam. And a great assist by VanVleet as that one goes.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low. And when you look at VanVleet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. 6 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Here's Mobley, plenty of space. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
That's just crazy. Guys like Evan Mobley that are 7-footers, they are entering into the league right now with a nice jumper.
And VanVleet, a very solid defender at his position, Greg.
Not great length, but strong as any, BA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism. Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And it's Mitchell penetrating. From behind the arc. Garland for 3. He can't hit that time. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Barnes passes to Anunoby. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. The 3 ball. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
2 minutes remaining.
And there's a pick. And there's the lob.
And how sweet was that play?
10-point pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Garland against VanVleet. The drive by Garland, beyond the arc. And there's Okoro. That one's good. And the assist by Garland.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
And here's VanVleet from the arc. Sinks the tray. VanVleet's got 6.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You train a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Connects from downtown.
An equally gifted scorer and passer, Garland. Unselfishness, it just keeps the defense on its toes.
Garland against VanVleet. Anunoby for 3. And a great assist by VanVleet as that one goes. Anunoby's got his second basket of the game.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Outside Mitchell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm, finally, after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash.
Now here's Siakam. Fires the three. The shot no good. Cleveland has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Back to Garland. Mobley, a screen on Van Vliet. The three is up. And Darius Garland, good for 3.
Such a consistent shooter. Garland has worked so hard on his three-point shot.
Pass to Van Vliet. Siakam with a screen on Garland. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. The open shot, Van Vliet.
Oh, at the buzzer! Wow! I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Fred Van Vliet has been on display for Toronto, scoring, passing, imposing his will at the offensive end. Back after this. Man, it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Raptors? So the Raptors 5 right now. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Over his career, Mitchell has developed his playmaking for others, a great skill to have.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. It's stolen by Garland. Pass to Mobley. Outside for Mitchell. And the layup is good off the glass. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Siakam against Mobley. Siakam, pass to Van Vliet. 5 to shoot. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Mobley. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Back to Garland. Pass to Mobley. Outside for Mitchell. Unloads. And there are the Cavaliers with another bucket.
The defense has to get up inside and press Mitchell. He's thinking of shooting it whenever he has the ball.
And man, it has been so impressive watching Evan Mobley, my pick for the Rookie of the Year, make such a quick impact in the league. You've got to be excited about his future.
Van Vliet. Nice D from Allen.
Oh, a sensational play. Adjusting in midair to elude the defender, just couldn't finish.
To the inside. And there's Okoro. That one's good. And the assist by Mitchell. And what you have to admire about Mobley is how long he is.
He uses his length well to get his shot off in the post, as well as on defense where he understands how to distract shooters. Such a promising player. And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Garland. And slammed it home. And the foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Jakob Pirtle.
Oh, what strength and concentration from Garland. He is so good at overcoming these little challenges within the game. 2022 proved to be a momentous year for Darius Garland, making his first All-Star game, which had to validate all of his hard work so far.
Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle, and the lob disrupted. Not to be. Left side, Mitchell. There's the drive. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
2 minutes.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Barnes. That one no good. Now the Cavaliers with it. They're on a 13-3 run. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Outside Garland. from deep three-point range. Barnes with the rebound. Garland also managed to make some noise in the All-Star game, Richard.
Yeah, he certainly came to play in front of his hometown. He hopped off the bench and dropped 13 points, the most of any reserve player on the squad. Some pretty impressive stuff.
Cleveland has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Pass to Okoro. Outside for Mitchell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Barnes.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Oh, a beautiful finish by Fred VanVleet. VanVleet's got 5 points in the quarter.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Right wing. Out to Garland. Mobley, a screen on VanVleet. Pass to Allen. With his first shot attempt. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Hurdle finds Anunoby. Siakam outside. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
Now here's Mitchell. Anunoby covering. Outside Mitchell. Into the lane. Oh!
Okay, that's just insane.
Strong finish.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
Thanks, Allie. After the break.
The Raptors, 26. Fans, let's hear it for the Cavaliers.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
We've got Jetty Osman, also Karis LeVert out there, and it's Wade in at the 4-man position. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. Here's Young, and Young slams it in.
I like what I saw on both ends that time, hustling on defense to create some offense.
LeVert goes in. There's the block. Now here's Trent. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
And it's no surprise they want to get him the ball to start this half.
LeVert outside. Pass to Stevens. Here's Osman. Now here's LeVert. Back to Osman. From deep. Fires in the triple. And the Cavaliers lead by 8. Well, we talk about the critical importance of the wing position, RJ. From the time you played, how do you think that position has evolved?
Well, when you talk about positionless basketball, it really falls on the forwards. You want them to have more responsibilities. You want them to be able to guard 1 through 5. You want to be able to run your offense through them. So the wings in positionless basketball have a lot more responsibility.
Back to Porter. From deep. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Cleveland has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Here's LeVert. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
To the paint. Here's Young. Has to bend. Puts up a three. Unable to get that one. And Cleveland the other way now. They throw good. LeVert.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
The Cavaliers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. You know, throughout Karis LeVert's career, he's battled an array of injuries.
Well, it's inspiring that he's still here. Despite all the setbacks, he's still making an impact, wanting to prove that he belongs.
5 on the clock. Here's Osman. Cleveland gets it back. LeVert outside. Pass to Stevens. Back to LeVert. Here's Stevens. They grab their own miss. And Thaddeus Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Osman, guarded by Trent.
2 minutes.
Outside for LeVert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ooh, tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
That's good from Trent. So it's the Cavaliers now. They've led by as many as 11. LeVert outside. And that one is hammered home.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. They swipe it. Here's Osman. Pass to LeVert. Here's Osman. Shot clock at 6. 18 feet out. Second chance effort. Outside for LeVert. Here's Wade. Off the mark there with a 3. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Trent for 3. LeVert with a rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Pace first. Third team foul.
There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Wade. Lopez, the screen on Young. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wade. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Up top, Young. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one misses. So both teams changing it up here.
Thaddeus Young taking 2 shots.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. And so it's Cleveland, ending the quarter up 10. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Raptors shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. So the Raptors 5 right now. We've got Jakob Poeltl. Scotty Barnes is out there with Thaddeus Young. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. To the middle. Here's Poeltl. Back to Van Vliet. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
And he gets the bucket.
Not known as a quick shooter, but Allen shows what he's got there.
Now Barnes. Takes it inside. The kick out to Young. Here's Pirtle. Here's Barnes. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Garland for three. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
A consistent threat from outside. Garland looks to fire whenever he can get open from there.
Siakam, he's checked in for Toronto.
Raptors substitution. Pascal Siakam.
Van Vliet outside. Siakam with a screen on Garland. It's stolen by Garland. Fast break Cleveland. Wide open. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there. Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for Cleveland. Garland against Van Vliet. Van Vliet double team. Kicks it out to Siakam. To stop the run. And he gets it to go.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Garland against Van Vliet. Pass to Mitchell. Out to Garland. 5 on the clock. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Quick release jumper from Garland there, showing how fast he can get rid of it.
Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Lets it go from deep. Siakam outside. The Raptors need to get off a shot. That one goes. Count it. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Outside Garland. Here's the three. Toronto grabs the miss.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Siakam outside.
2 minutes.
The kick out to Van Vliet. Let's go with a three. The rebound by Allen. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Pass to Garland. There's the three. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Anunoby passes to Barnes. And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Cleveland has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Knocks down the long J. And the Cavaliers lead by 17.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Cavaliers.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Darius Garland.
He really managed to shine on both ends of the floor, finding lots of opportunities to affect the game and make an impact.
Mitchell against Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Team foul.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
Clock at 6. From deep three-point range. Doesn't go that time. Knocks it loose. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch.
To the best kid in the hall.
it's Lowry in at point guard. And in the past few years, we've seen more of an emphasis on depth from teams around the league, Steve.
Yeah, the reason why is, Kevin, the speed of the game is the reason. Health has been a big reason. And obviously, the deeper you are, the better you are and have a better chance of winning the championship.
Butler on the wing. Kicks it out to Love. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Love's got his team on the board to start the game for the Heat.
Solid all-around player. Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
Siakam deciding where to go with it. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for Miami. It's a three-point game.
And how about Kevin Love showing he can get above the rim when he wants to.
Now here's Van Vliet. Siakam outside. Nice move. And no good. Great D that time from Adebayo. Steve, Jimmy Butler is definitely a defensive difference maker.
He is, Kevin. Back in the 2021 season, Butler led the league in steals. He is so committed to forcing you to make mistakes with the ball.
Now, Hero. Here's Lowry. And Hero the bucket on the assist by Lowry.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Rebound by the Heat. Love in the post. He's guarded by Anunoby. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. And it's Miami with another.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now here's Van Vliet. Siakam kicks to Barnes. There's the drive. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Lowry passes to Love. Back to Lowry. Now Butler. Outside for Lowry. Outside, Hero. Here's Adebayo. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Anunoby. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Back to Anunoby. They need this. The kick out to Barnes. And he's good on the three ball.
Doesn't take many. Scotty Barnes, money on that three.
Lowry against Van Vliet. And a wide open look for Hero. Love outside. Buries it from three-point range. Love's got 8.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice dribble.
Van Vliet looking around. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
The revenge triple. Love seeing Fred Van Vliet come right back at him. Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
Here's Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Van Vliet. From the arc. Hits it from three-point range. He has 6. Yeah, youth is on their side. In Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
Hurdle inside. He's guarded by Adebayo. Raptors moving the ball around. Loads it up there for Siakam. And stolen by Love. Hero kicks to Butler. Here's Adebayo to the wing right side. Kicks it out to Hero. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And Tyler Hero gets the 3. Hero's got his second bucket of the game to go. Van Vliet outside. Launches a 3. Siakam left side. Back to Barnes. 6 to shoot. And Butler sends it back.
Beautiful anticipation by Jimmy Butler. He sees the shot, and he's right there to block it.
And so it's Miami in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. There's
your Heat U10 team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. Hey, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
So the Raptors 5 right now. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Lowry. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Kicks it out to Hero. Here's Love. Pass to Lowry. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Raptors ball.
Raptors trail by 8. VanVleet outside. A three-pointer, no good. And so Lowry will bring it up for Miami. And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Van showing some terrific range. VanVleet's got 9.
Love how VanVleet has extended his range over the years. Not everyone can do that to that extent.
Here's Lowry. And Pirtle pulls it down. Toronto's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
VanVleet against Lowry. And the rejection by Lowry.
Flashing the veteran instincts on defense there. Lowry is crafty at using his size and IQ to swat shots away.
The kick outside to Butler. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Heat?
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion. Loving the hustle.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Pass to Siakam. The feed to Pirtle. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
He's a consistent finisher close to the bucket. Pirtle's got great hands.
Lowry passes to Hero. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Connects from three-point range.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
You know, Smitty, what's incredible about Miami's D, they don't need to block a ton of shots to protect the rim.
Kevin, it's all about awareness, communication, and positioning. Whether they're in zone or man, they stay completely connected almost every possession.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. The pass to Love. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Hero with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Outside for Lowry. Trying to get open is Butler. Again, the miss by the Heat. Raptors trail by 10. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Back to Van Vliet. On the wing, Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
Outside, Hero. And Love with the basket on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game. Van Vliet outside. And a wide open look for Siakam. Pass to Anunoby. Siakam outside. Off target from outside. Miami leading by 10. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Butler passes to Adebayo. Makes it off the glass. Adebayo's got 5 now.
With a lethal mix of strength and length, Bam Adebayo can wreak havoc down low.
For 3, Van Vliet. That's a 2 from Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Floats it up for Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
You have to pay attention to Butler when he's flying toward the basket for an alley-oop.
Van Vliet. And so it's Miami. Up by a dozen. Thanks, David. And we'll be back.
Your Miami Heat, 30. The Raptors, 18.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Kevin Love really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
They've got Robinson. Martin is out there with Yurtsevin. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Strus in at the 2 guard. So that's where Spoelstra starts the second half with.
You know, if you guys know how to score like Gary Trent Jr., he can fill it up in any situation, firing off quality shots from inside or outside the arc.
Manton, the pass to Trent. Tries again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And very quietly, Young just continues to be an efficient player, a multi-talented swingman who does a little bit of everything. And Gary Trent Jr. certainly has some impressive stats as a result of his skills as a scorer.
GA, how about 5 30-point games in a row? How about 9 threes in a single game? If he finds his rhythm, he can cause you a lot of trouble.
First team foul.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Martin's in the post, covered by Achua. And the shot goes down. Martin's got his first bucket in this one.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
Here's Benton. Pass to Achua. He's off on that one. And Miami the other way now. Strus kicks to Oladipo. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Heat lead by 15.
Nimble play there from Oladipo in the paint, navigating around the defense and getting that one to go. Strong here to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Robinson passes to Strus. Martin for three. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. Raptors trail by 13. Pass to Benton. Porter looking it over. No good from outside. The Heat have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And a deep roster for the Raptors. But Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
And they go to the intentional foul. Zeller, he's checked in for Miami. Achua with it, and it's Martin picking him up. And Young kicks to Trent. And too long on the shot.
Rare for him to get a wide-open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Wing shot on the way. Raptors get it back. Achua, the pass to Trent. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Trent. And the layup's good off the glass. Trent's got 4 points in the quarter.
Fights his way through the trees. Gary Trent Jr. with a nice finish.
Oladipo, the pass to Martin. Over Young. Here's Oladipo. Outside for Martin. Puts up a three. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And they're staring at a sizable deficit.
And still within reach, though, that they don't have to rush things.
Trent, right side. Trying to find Achua and gets it to him. The kick out to Young. It's stolen by Strus. Robinson passes to Martin. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Raptors. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Driving to the basket.
Because Porter can do damage as a standstill shooter, defenses often dare him to drive instead.
And Oladipo kicks to Strus. Back to Oladipo. And the layup falls. And the Heat lead by 11.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's Trent. Here he goes. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Nimble drive by Gary Trent Jr., working his way to the look he wants.
Oladipo right side. Strus passes to Robinson. Back to Strus. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
It's blocked. Here's Strus.
The speed of Gary Trent Jr. makes it tough to get around him. He works hard to stay right in front of you.
And as we end the third quarter, a double. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5.
Hero produces across the board. Some guys have potential, others just get it done.
VanVleet outside. Sweet move. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Love kicks to Hero. Lets the 3 fly. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Fitting OG Anunoby from the UK has had a nice impact on the game.
And he said he wants to grow the game in England. OG's hoping to open up some paths to the NBA for young players from the UK.
We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. And I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Outside for Lowry. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Lowry's got 6 here in this quarter.
What quickness from Kyle. He gets the ball and is gone in seconds.
Van Vliet against Love. Siakam. Plays it up and banks it in. Siakam's got his first points of the night.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Adebayo finds Hero. And they'll get another chance. And it's Lowry again missing. Raptors trail by 16. Van Vliet outside. From outside off the mark.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Van Vliet against Lowry. There's Hero with the 3. Butler kicks to Hero. Little turnaround, and the basket good. A bank shot that time.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused, and they've executed.
Near the 3-point line, it's Van Vliet. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Yeah, couldn't quite hang on to it. They're not in a position now where they can afford to be giving it away like that.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Now the pass to Lowry. Butler kicks to Hero. Butler passes to Hero. Back to Butler. Clock at 6. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Over Barnes. Misses off the left iron.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Miami.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kevin Love.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
And here is Butler. Hero on the wing for the 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. And Toronto has possession, down by 12. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. For 3, Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. It's hauled in by the Heat. Now Lowry. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. So, all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. There's the triple. The rebound by Allen. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense. This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Now here's Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Takes a 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Lowry with it. Picked up by Allen. Back to Lowry. Outside for Love. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Here's Okoro. He's guarded by Lowry. The 3 from Mitchell. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Okoro showing his ability to find an open teammate.
Lowry against Garland. Lowry to pass to Love. Back to Lowry. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
Garland against Lowry. Pass to Butler. Kicks it to Hero. Shot clock at 6. Back to Love. Driving to the basket. Shoots over Mobley. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Mitchell against Hero. Garland for 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Hero outside. Outside for Love. Shot to stop the run. That shot no good. And Cleveland the other way now. Here's Okoro. Outside Mitchell. He takes it out of the way. Wow.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Cleveland has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Hero. Down low. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. He's off on the layup.
Bam's getting so much better about understanding the length and where it is that he can be best to cover ground.
Love finds Butler. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps. So much has been given by Jimmy Butler over the years. Hard to believe it took him a little while to make his mark early in his career.
And Butler didn't get selected until the last pick of the 2011 draft. Brent, a lot of teams regret passing on him.
Yeah, you can say that in the NBA. Once he did get the chance to play, it did not take long to see just how special Jimmy Butler could be. By his 3rd year, he led the league in minutes, and he's just a guy you always want on the floor.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Hero. This one for 3. It's stolen by Garland. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Kicks it to Hero. 6 to shoot. Here's Butler. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, and in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff. Oh, guys, I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Right side, Butler. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. The first one falls.
You don't become this good in this league unless you put in a lot of hard work. And there's some evidence that Jimmy Butler has done that through the years.
And Britton, you look at Miami's playoff pedigree. They've made the Eastern Conference Finals 6 times over the last 12 years.
Yeah, and those 2 championships they had in that 12-year period were square on the shoulders of their big 3 that they put together. But I don't see them slowing down when it comes to reloading. This team knows how to do it well.
And pushing it up, here's Cleveland. From deep, Mitchell again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Lowry with a steal. Going inside, and it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you? And so it's Cleveland, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. Up big because of their 3-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. We'll be back in a moment. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Cavaliers pretty much in control here.
But simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
So for Cleveland right now, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3. And so here is Miami. It's a 16-point game. Back to Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Love. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Here's Garland. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. To the wing, right side. Out to Garland. To the left wing. From outside the arc. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, Garland, a volume shooter right now from deep. He's capable of getting hot.
Garland against Lowry, and the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Lowry, and here's Butler outside, and that comes off the assist by Lowry. Butler's got 8.
A retaliation there as Butler's competitiveness flaring up as he answers from the arc. leader of the 2019 Raptors championship team, Kyle Lowry, winning in those finals as the point guard. It just took his career and confidence to another level.
Shot clock at 6. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. Mitchell's got 19 points.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Kicks it to Hero. Lowry outside. Love up top. All alone. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Lowry and the Raptors made their first finals in 2019 and facing that Warriors team that was presenting itself as a dynasty.
And man, Lowry was terrific in that series. I think he put to bed a lot of playoff demons that might have been haunting him. 7 assists per game, barely any turnovers, going up against Steph, really earning that ring and solidifying his place in the league. Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Garland pass to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
We love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Outside Butler. Fires for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Garland against Lowry. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Out to Garland. Jacks up a 3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 4 assists now tonight.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
And the shot goes down.
The defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
The 3 from Mitchell. They get it again. Garland for 3. Here's Allen. Okoro on the wing. Pass to Mitchell. From the arc. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Allen. Great positioning on the putback.
And that kind of bucket for Allen is just injecting energy into the team. One of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Butler. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Jimmy Butler.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Cavaliers have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter.
Hey, yo, right here.
Outside Garland. Offensive rebound. Mobley. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Butler with a steal.
Love the opportunistic defense, guys.
Hero, no good. Garland for 3. So as we conclude the first half, nearly 1
Your Miami Heat, 23. The Cavaliers, 41.
Fans, let's hear it for the Jabberwockies.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Max Strus is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Omer Yurtseven. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Martin in at the power forward position. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Pass to Lopez. Here's Stevens. It's hauled in by Robinson. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
Pass to Wade. Here's Osman. To the left side wing. Clock at 6. Puts it up. And another miss by Cleveland.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Martin, the pass to Robinson. Oladipo outside. Strus finds Oladipo. Back to Strus. And here's your 7th. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
The Cavaliers have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. LeVert, that's good.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
LeVert goes against Oladipo. For 3, Robinson. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Wade, and he dunks it down.
A Swiss Army knife talent. LeVert is very skilled at setting the table for his teammates.
Timeout called, the Heat. So Miami ends up going with a new group.
Here come the Heat dancers.
The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Lowry. Butler on the wing. 15 points in the game.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
It's LeVert on the wing. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Well, I love when guys still use fundamentals to box out and rebound. He cleared his man out effectively on the box and then stepped towards the ball to grab it.
Hero for 3. Outside for Love. Second chance shot. The steal. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And here's LeVert for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. LeVert's got 6 points in the quarter.
On the fast break, LeVert's energy is everything. He sticks with the play the whole way and sinks it.
Lowry, the pass to Hero. Outside for Love. Looking to win the run. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
1:24 left in the third quarter. And here's LeVert for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
And since entering the league, Tyler Hero has had higher expectations for himself than anybody else. With that kind of size as a guard and his shooting ability, he very much will realize it.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Think about well-constructed teams and themes that go with that. The Miami Heat certainly leap to mind. Their front office has just done a great job of assembling a deep roster that fits their mentality.
Adebayo passes to Love. For 3, Lowry goes up again. And it's Love missing. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
3-pointer. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Hero, the pass to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
And potentially the switch is flipped here for Jimmy Butler to take over and dominate in this one.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the right side. Here's Wade. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Defense just clearing out there as Butler on the drive, playing very physical with the ball.
And so it's Cleveland leading by 17 at the end of the period. They just can't miss right now.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court right now for Cleveland. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the center, filling out the middle. Butler passes to Love. Butler finds Hero. Back to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, Jimmy Butler has that kind of room, and he's going to throw it down.
Mitchell against Butler. Mitchell drives in.
Heat foul. Jimmy Butler. Second personal foul.
First one falls for him.
Team foul. At the line for the Cavaliers.
Both free throws good from Mitchell. Heat shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Outside Butler. Kicks it to Hero. Lowry outside. Love passes to Lowry. Hero on the wing. Cavaliers with a rebound. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Okoro. And he throws it down with one hand.
Well, you push inside like that, Okuro's got the ability to get up like that to the rim.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Outside Butler. He's feeling it. Lowry against Garland. Lowry, the pass to Butler. It's stolen by Garland. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
Pass to Hero. The 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Mitchell with the ball. Hero picks him up. Tries to keep it alive. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Here's Okoro. Garland for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
The last thing Jimmy Butler's afraid of is a little contact.
First team foul. Now at the line.
And he drops him first. Butler hits them both. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Garland for 3. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Here's Hero. Outside for Butler. Launches it. Miami, no good that time either. Cleveland has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Butler with a steal. Fast break Miami. Oh, there's the alley. And Adebayo slams it in.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Fires from deep. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland.
Three-pointer.
Garland's got his 4th assist in this one.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Outside for Love. Just 5 on the clock. Out to the wing. Adebayo from long range. That one doesn't drop. And Cleveland the other way now. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Cavaliers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Lowry, the pass to Hero. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And stolen by Adebayo. Hero with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Back to Hero. Outside for Butler. They need this. And again, the Heat missing. Here's Okoro. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked.
And tonight, it's all about the front courts and not the back court. But nonetheless, it should be fun.
No doubt, Kevin. These front courts are big, they're dynamic, they're physical. A number of these guys can shoot it from great range. This should be one heck of a show.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Mitch, and it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. 5 to shoot. Hurdle trying to get open. And that one's good. Barnes.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
Garland against Van Vliet. Outside Garland. Allen, a screen on Van Vliet. Garland, no good. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. And it's Pirtle that time on the assist by Barnes.
Well, this is the expectation for Jakob Pirtle. His scoring in the post has to be there for him.
Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Toronto with the ball. The Cavaliers making the shot. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Van Vliet. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Well, you're really impressed with the growth of Fred VanVleet as a scorer. This guy's so coachable, so willing to take what the defense gives him, knocks down the jump shot.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Fires the three. Drills the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The Raptors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Here's Siakam. That one a little long.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. For 3. Traps in the tray. Mitchell's got 6.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell, just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
VanVleet can't get it to go.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
A slam dunk by Garland.
Oh, above the rim, Mr. Garland. His teammates are loving it.
VanVleet outside. And the Raptors miss again. The Cavaliers leading by 5. In the corner, it's Mobley. Allen finds Mobley.
2 minutes left in the first.
For 3, Mitchell. Siakam pulls it in. And so Siakam will bring it up for Toronto to stop the run. VanVleet outside. This one for 3. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Now, Fred VanVleet has become a true impact player. This guy remarkably consistent from deep.
VanVleet against Garland. Mobley outside. Okoro with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
Siakam deciding where to go with it. And a deep 3 from VanVleet. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Pass to Mitchell. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Back to Mobley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one goes on Anunoby.
What you have to appreciate so much about Evan Mobley is his strong work ethic. This guy says he wants to be an all-time great, but he also puts in the work.
Here's VanVleet. And there's the feed to Pirtle. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Pirtle with a screen on Mobley. Siakam inside the three-point line. Just 3 to shoot. Here's VanVleet. A terrific shot on the turnaround. VanVleet's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Now you see the wherewithal of Fred VanVleet. Finds the soft spot in the defense and converts.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Mitchell in the corner. Outside Garland. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Garland's got 7 points.
How about the range on that shot? We see you, Darius Garland. Stop going on.
And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And that does it for the first quarter. Cleveland ahead, leading by 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, your record, you
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, well, what's your take?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
Wow, that is some big-time airtime by Evan Mobley. My goodness.
And Doris, you know, generally rookies need time to adjust to the league. Evan Mobley, not so much.
No, he looked like he belonged from the outset, GA. This guy established himself immediately as a rim protector, someone who is a constant threat on either end of the floor, a vertical spacer, big-time shot blocker, so much to like.
For 3, VanVleet. Anunoby against Mitchell. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Outside Garland. He's looking for Pirtle and finds him. Barnes looking around. He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Mitchell wide open. He goes up again, and Allen puts it in. Allen's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
Pirtle finds Siakam. Barnes outside to end the run. A shot that time, not on target. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Here's Garland. Following the basket by Fred VanVleet. Kicks it out to Allen. Off target from three-point range. And stolen by Mobley. Allen passes to Garland. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Mitchell against Anunoby. The tray. And Pirtle pulls it down. Raptors trail by 15. Here's Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 7. Mitchell outside. Fires from deep. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And here's Cleveland. They're on a 15-6 run. VanVleet against Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Shoots the 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
VanVleet kicks to Anunoby. The shot's good. Anunoby's got his first basket of the night.
Well, we know that Fred VanVleet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Garland surveying the D. Shot clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Allen's shot is off.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And so it's Cleveland. Their lead at 15 going into it.
Your Raptors, 19. The Cavaliers, 34.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's foul. We've got LeVert, and it's Wade in at the four-man position.
Guys, I've got to say, one of the things I love the most about the Toronto Raptors, how special their fan base is. Really, when you think about it, Canada much more associated with the great sport of hockey, but they love professional basketball.
Out to Wade. Here's Stephens, guarded by Porter. Wade dishes to Lopez, and he lays it straight in. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Trent can't hit. Oh, you're right. This fan base here in Toronto is terrific and certainly gets excited to cheer on their Raptors. They love them.
They do, and their theme is, quote, "We the North." You can truly tell how much these fans love the Raptors. Remember the scene in Jurassic Park outside the stadium, that special area when the finals were going on in 2019. It was pure pandemonium.
The shot's good from Achua.
Boy, Otto Porter with the pretty delivery. That's nice.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. LeVert the pass to Wade. Back to LeVert. 5 on the clock from past the arc. And then Wade slams it in.
Boy, that's thanks to Karis LeVert's court vision, making the right plays in pick-and-roll action.
And Young now, top of the key. On the wing, Porter. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 17 points was their biggest margin. Wade against Porter. Wade kicks to LeVert. Back to Wade. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Karis LeVert is hitting wide-open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
Now, here's Trent. Floats it up for Young.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
I think any time you can stretch your NBA career over a decade, that is a serious accomplishment. Consider Thaddeus Young, 16th year in his career. Incredible.
Wade kicks to Osman. LeVert inside the line. The rebound by Young. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Porter going inside.
He provides that slashing presence from the wing. Porter has got all the tools.
Cleveland leading by 12. 1:11 left in the third quarter.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Trent. The Cavaliers making the shot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Karis LeVert.
Boy, it takes more than tight defense to bother Gary Trent Jr. It works out well for him with a trip to the foul line.
Junior, 2 shots.
Trent hits them both. 54 seconds left to play in the third. Now here's Levert. Passes it to Osman. Back to Levert. Here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
Boy, just always aggressive under the rim. Robin Lopez earning his keep tonight.
Here's Banton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. On the wing, Porter. Offensive rebound. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Over Lopez. And again, Toronto no luck.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Levert with a wide open look. Misses the jumper. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors,
and as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Raptors trail by 14. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And Van Vliet out there with Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in its center. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's Van Vliet. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Garland against Van Vliet. On the wing, Mitchell. Kicks it out to Garland. From deep 3-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Garland's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Cavs. Van Vliet looking around. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Well, Fred Van Vliet says, I am coming right back at you with a 3-pointer of my own.
Outside Garland. In the corner, Okoro with it. Mitchell outside. 6 on the shot clock. Fires it up. The putback. And Pirtle pulls it down. Raptors trail by 14. Siakam finds Anunoby. Back to Siakam. From the wing. No good off the back of the rim. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 6th rebound on the night, and Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Garland with the drive. Kicks it out to Mitchell.
That's what we call intelligent defense. Just put himself in a position to make a play on that kick out.
And the shot goes in from Siakam.
Well, you love the confidence from Pascal Siakam. Ready on the catch, rise and fire. Nicely done.
Mitchell outside. And another miss by Cleveland. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Now Siakam. Following the miss by Fred Van Vliet from deep. Okoro wide open. He fires. Offline with his 3. Raptors trail by 11. And Van Vliet launches it from deep. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Tipped away. Siakam against Garland. Siakam's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Allen dishes to Okoro. They double him with Siakam. There's Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
Van Vliet wide open, and he's way off from outside.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Siakam, and again, Toronto no luck. Well, Cleveland shooting has been terrific, 54% on the game. Mobley the pass to Garland. Back to Mobley, jacks up a three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
For three.
Garland's got his third assist on the night.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Cavaliers.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Evan Mobley.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
And so it's Cleveland with it after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance. And the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Now, Okoro, following the three-point attempt by Pascal Siakam. Outside Garland. There's the triple. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And so here's Cleveland, following the miss by Fred Van Vliet from deep. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Siakam, a screen on Garland. Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. Trying to find Anunoby. Gets it to him.
The vertical emoji, Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Fred Van Vliet with the assist.
And here is Garland. So it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which they're.
makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
It'll be the Heat off the tip. Here's Lowry. From deep. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam finds Van Vliet. Back to Siakam. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Van Vliet. It's Barnes on the wing. 5 to shoot. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Good work inside. Barnes showing how skilled he is close to the rim. That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes. He went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
Now here's Siakam. Pass to Van Vliet. Siakam with a screen on Lowry. And he's going for the lob. And then Siakam with the jam.
The innate ability of Siakam to see the play forming and gets where the team needs him.
You know what sticks out with Barnes is his versatility on both ends of the court.
BA, let's talk about the defensive end. He is disruptive. He has a 7'3" wingspan, and he can guard 1 through 5. Offensively, he can handle, pass, and score. The sky is the limit for Scotty Barnes, BA. It's rare for an undrafted player to make an impact, but Fred VanVleet has earned his spot in the league. The 6th man on a title team back in 2019, and he's become an all-star.
Now here's Butler. Out to Lowry. Butler against Barnes. The shot won't fall. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Well, Smitty, Van Vliet's become an all-star. Is he the best undrafted player in the NBA, you think?
Well, BA, Ben Wallace is the standard. A multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year winner. Champions like Bruce Bowen and Udonis Haslem, they're right up there. But Fred VanVleet has a chance when it's all said and done to be the best.
Lowry with it. He's picked up by Pirtle. Butler passes to Love. Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
Pass to Anunoby. Driving in. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Light on his feet, quick off the floor, and showing creativity. OG Anunoby. Wow.
Inside. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob.
And that puts them just 1 foul for the bonus.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Now here's Van Vliet.
It's your north side crew.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by Van Vliet. Anunoby's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game. Out to the right wing. Love passes to Hero. Now Butler. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Barnes.
Over the course of his career, Jimmy Butler's made strides in a lot of areas. He's really matured as a playmaker in the past several seasons.
Well, Smitty, we've seen an uptick in Butler's assists since he moved on from the 76ers.
Yeah, we're not going to start calling him Jimmy Dimes. We know passing has played a big part of his game. He trusts his teammate. He doesn't feel the need to always take over. But Jimmy is definitely a scorer.
Now here's Pirtle. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Kicks it to Hero. Pass to Lowry. And here's Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. Love finds Hero. No good that time. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. It's Barnes on the wing. Back to Anunoby. To the paint. Siakam pass to Pirtle. Soft touch off the glass.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
A shot by Butler, no good. Here's Toronto with the ball. This run now up to 13-2. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Here's Van Vliet. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first.
Lowry isn't the biggest player, but he can get in your shirt and challenge a shot.
Kicks it to Hero. Outside Butler. Pass to Lowry. To the middle. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's his 4th personal foul. 15th foul.
That free throw, no good.
What you love about Jakob Poeltl is his size. A 7-footer who plays hard on both ends of the floor.
12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And he's going for the oop here. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Raptors.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Van Vliet with it. He got it up. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Toronto earning this break in the action.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors youth dance team.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Butler in at the small forward. And Anunoby gets it to go.
I like how Fred VanVleet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
Grant, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, BA, the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "You want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns." I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Now here's Martin. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Off target from three-point range. The Raptors with a lead. Here's Anunoby. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Much improved footwork, and he's already strong. Anunoby getting it done inside.
Pass to Butler. Martin up top. Jacks up a 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Martin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Van Vliet outside. Siakam left side. Now here's Pirtle. And it's Martin with the rebound.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And it's Butler with the jam.
A joy to watch Butler with his ball handling. A lot of creativity. He's one of the most gifted players in the game.
And now we've got an intentional foul. Kevin Love's checked in for Martin.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Van Vliet. Here's Pirtle. Pass to Van Vliet. Second chance effort, and he nails the jumper. Van Vliet's got 5.
That mid-range jumper is something Van Vliet's developed. It is money. You know, the first player ever drafted out of Austria. Jakob Poeltl is blazing his own path, inspiring a new wave of basketball players.
Now here's Lowry. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Love for 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
This is the tricky part, having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
Here's Van Vliet. 5 points in the game. Hits the trifecta. You know, Pirtle's country of Austria, they've never qualified for the games or world championships, Liddy.
You're right, B.A. I know he really carries the flag for Austrian hoops, but the game is growing there because of Jakob Poeltl. Look at what Dirk did for their neighbors in Germany.
Lowry, no good. For Toronto, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Barnes with it. Hero picks him up. Siakam, pass to Van Vliet. From deep three-point range, the offensive rebound.
Look at the effort from Pascal Siakam on the offensive glass, keeping that play alive and finishing it.
Outside Love. Down low, Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Anunoby on the wing. 46 seconds left to play in the half. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Very strong drive. OG showing the body control to get to and finish at the rim.
Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. Pass to Butler. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
Assist goes to
Lowry's got 4 assists in the game.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And the three-pointer goes. Van Vliet's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, Fred could do this all day. He's that confident in his long-range shooting.
It's Lowry with a drive. Here's Adebayo. 2 points. That one goes.
As a defender, you have to get more physical with him in the post.
And if you don't, they keep finding the matchup every time up the floor.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer.
Fred VanVleet has been on display for the Toronto Raptors. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Man, one guy's been getting it done, Fred VanVleet.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
We've got Thaddeus Young. He's out there with Achua. Otto Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Ben in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Strus the pass to Oladipo. And here's Zeller. Martin outside. Back to Zeller. Achua with the rebound.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Did that 7'1" wingspan come in handy? Porter, a legit threat to score anytime he gets around the rim.
And it's Oladipo off the drive. Martin out to Oladipo. Pass to Robinson. Drives to the hoop. Back to Oladipo. Over Achua. Now Zeller. 4 on the clock. Ooh, here's Zeller. Slams it home.
That's outstanding decision-making there to change his shot and find an open teammate for an easy basket. And looking at Victor Oladipo, it looked like he was breaking out and going to be a star for a long time. But he's battled many injuries.
And the basket by Trent.
Fights his way through the trees. Gary Trent Jr. with a nice finish.
Outside Strus. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Out of bounds, it'll be Toronto's ball. And Oladipo is desperate to prove he can be a reliable part of a team's rotation.
It's been tough with all the injuries, BA, but he's capable of brushing those off and getting back to business. He's very motivated to prove the doubters wrong.
Young inside, working on Robinson. They get the rebound. On the wing, Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Well, part of Porter's efficiency comes from good decision-making. Gets the shot he wants and doesn't hesitate.
Achua with a steal. Trent, the pass to Young. Trent with it. Now Oladipo defending. Back to Trent. And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Hero right side. To the inside. Butler passes to Hero. Now here's Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Butler. Off target from outside. The Raptors have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Dives for it. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul. So Toronto ends up going with a new group.
Substitution on the court.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Drops in the 3. Van Vliet's got 14 points for the game.
It's great watching Fred catch fire. When this happens, he dominates games with his scoring.
Pass to Adebayo. To win the run. Toronto grabs the miss. Hurdle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Anunoby. Kicks it out to Barnes. Rebound by the Heat. Oh, deflected. Kicks it to Hero. Outside Love. Stolen by Siakam. Pass to Anunoby. Now Pirtle. Hounded by Adebayo. Lowry against Van Vliet. Here's Barnes. 6 to shoot. Here's Siakam. Here's Pirtle. Up and in on the layup. Pirtle's got the 2nd bucket on the night.
You can count on Pirtle to play with energy. And this time it pays off with the second chance points.
Lowry, the pass to Hero. From the arc. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got assist number 5 here tonight. Van Vliet against Lowry. They set a pick. And he lobs it up top.
Van Vliet excels at breaking down defenses with his passing.
Miami's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Lowry, the pass to Love. Back to Lowry. And Anunoby pulls it down. Siakam finds Pirtle. Back to Siakam. Pirtle in the post. Got a hand on it.
Not known for blocking shot, but Kevin Love got all of that one.
And so it's Toronto. They have a confident 20. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. setting the floor for the Heat. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Vincent in at the point. Stolen by Van Vliet. Barnes with it. Now guarded by Butler. Outside Anunoby. No luck on that one. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Vincent. And here's Butler. Clock at 6. Knocks down the triple. Vincent's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
Anunoby on the take. Kicks it out to Barnes. Lets it go from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Raptors lead by 20.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Effort's been there. Check mark. The physicality. Check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
Kicks it out to Siakam. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And I'll tell you, Siakam is like a spider in terms of his balance, his reach. He can overwhelm you. And what impresses you about Pascal Siakam is his tremendous length with an intimidating 7'3" wingspan.
Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And a fast break now for the Raptors. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Kevin Love's checked in for Miami. Lowry comes in for Vincent. Siakam outside. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's foul number 2 for him. And that length of Siakam really comes in handy on both ends, Smitty.
BA, he's tough to guard because he's able to get his shots up over most guys due to that length. And then on the defensive end, capable of guarding the post and the perimeter.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Pass to Anunoby. Fires the 3. Tries again. And the layup is good.
What vision from Pirtle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
Adebayo finds Hero. And here's Lowry. Anunoby covering. Here's Hero. Oh, that's offensive interference. Here's Toronto with the ball. 11 unanswered points for him. Siakam with a screen on Lowry. Gets the 3 ball to go. Van Vliet's got 20 points.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Butler against Barnes. Anunoby on the wing. And he lobs it up to the rim. Lowry with a steal. And they're pushing it up. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Crafty play by Jimmy, sticking with his shot despite the close D to draw the foul.
Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And a deep 3 from Van Vliet. And they get it back. Back to Barnes. From deep. Offensive rebound. Pirtle, the pass to Siakam. Over Adebayo. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Raptors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And what a huge performance it was for OG Anunoby.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success. Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Siakam outside to the paint. Outside Anunoby. Takes a three. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They get it back. Anunoby passes to Pirtle. And here's Anunoby. Pass to Pirtle from downtown. Doesn't go for him. Butler up top. He's guarded by Barnes. And Lowry with the basket on the assist by Butler.
Gifted scorer. I like when Lowry takes initiative and looks to capitalize inside.
So it's the Raptors winning this one. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it.